Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have prepared for you a video out of two parts. The first one will be about plants, so I want to share with you 5 houseplants that throughout the whole year of 2022 bring me the most joy. How do we explain it? Like, these ones are like the most memorable, the ones that I just keep on looking into, checking into, and the ones that whenever somebody asks if your house will be on fire, what will you take with yourself, like from your collection of houseplants. These are the ones probably that I will be grabbing like first hand, and then if I'll have enough time, I'll grab a couple more, So this is the first part, top 5 houseplants of 2022 that really have special meaning to myself and I really appreciate them. And the other half of this video will be me and my fiance going on adventure. So since we are parents of 2, since we have 2 very young puppies, lately of course we did not spend as much time together, going on a dates and stuff like that, because we were busy at home. We did not want to leave them alone at home while they still wasn't trained, so they would not destroy more of our apartment. A couple weeks ago we thought it's time to do something silly and fun together, and we went to the concert, but we went to completely different city out of Vilnius during the night time, so the puppies will be asleep while we'll be in action. So I filmed a bunch of different stuff, and I'm not sure if I want to include everything because there will be, I filmed stuff like this. Or that. Reporting from the main street of Kaunas. It's pretty empty, but at the same time some action going on, if you know what I mean. So, I'm not sure if I want this on internet, but at the same time it's so fun. It just shows that I had a lot of fun. I was respectful. I did not, went to anybody and intrude at anybody, just was in my own bubble with my fiance, but at the same time we were pretty tipsy, guys. So we'll see while editing. I will decide, But for now, let's probably go to the plants and we will finish this video off with fun parties. So it almost will be like a final video for this year because it's already December 29th as I'm filming this. So I just want to wish everyone a happy new year. I hope you will stay safe. Please go away from the fireworks. Just remember how much they scare all of the animals and they're not good for our environment, and just keep that in mind, while buying all of that. So be safe, have a lot of fun, be together with your friends, family, and just have a memorable one. Happy New Year, but in a good way. Okay, enough mumbling, let's go to the plants. So right now I have prepared 4 of these plants, and the 5th one is in another room and it's huge, so I'll insert a picture of that one because it's really heavy, okay? And I just do not feel like struggling or, injuring my back before New Year, so we'll go with the picture. But before that, let's talk about plants that are over here. Okay. I'm excited. So the first plant is actually a cacti. It's an astrophytum, and this is the one that really inspired me to collect more of astrophytum, to collect more of plants like that, like, more cool looking, spooky looking cacti. So this astrophytum I actually got from my fiance, I think this summertime. So right now it looks a little bit wrinkly because I'm very cautious about watering during the winter time. Of course, I do not want it to rot on me. Actually, my Hoya macrophylla variegata rotted, so right now I keep a close eye on all of my collection. To be honest, I'm so scared. But anyway, so astrophytum. I love this plant genus so much, this plant family, and you know what? I am on a hook. I have like this small corner of this small corner of astrophytums over here, and I wanted to grow larger and cooler. So this is like the one of those plants that really reminds me that I fell in love with houseplants because of cacti. So this is really special one for me. I love how cool he is. I love how uncommon he is here in Lithuania. I think I can say it's really rare here in Lithuania. So it's like a little hidden gem over here. So plant number 1, Really cool, dude. Really cool. Let's get the newest one out of the way. I showed it in a couple of my last videos, and I'm talking about my Monstera aurea. I just really love this plant. This is insane. I keep on coming back to it every single morning when I turn on the light, like the grow light for the plants from my newest unboxing. And this is the one that always catches my eye first. I just love the beautiful colors on this plant. I'm sorry, today is such a dark day outside. I'm trying to work with lights, but it's really dark, so hopefully at least a little bit of that beautiness you can see through this dark screen right now. But this is such a beautiful plant, and I mean, look at all of those roots going on. Oh, this makes me so extremely happy. This one is flippin' rockin'. Rock and roll Monstera. I love it so much. One of my newest plants once again, so I still did not have too much time to, you know, attach to it too much, but at the same time, I every single day fall more and more in love with this one. So really love that one. Like really love that one. Another one, since we're still talking about pretty uncommon plants, I have this another one. This is Philodendron billeti. I mean, I bought it as a Philodendron billeti / Atabapoense, but at the same time, a lot of you likes to leave the comments that this might be just a billeti, so I'm not completely sure, but you know what? I just went through my houseplant wishlist video of 2022, and this is the only plant like the Philodendron biliaceae, should I say? Oh my gosh, people are pronouncing this one so differently, so please don't come for me for the pronunciation. You know that English is my third language. I mean, biliaceae is probably Latin, so let's not even go there, you know? But I really love this plant. This is so spectacular. I love the size of the leaves, the color of the leaves, of the stems, the shape or growth pattern of the whole plant, and I think this is such a cool plant. So one and only houseplant that I acquired from my wish list of this year, so immediately becomes one of my favorites, of course, because I was wanting it for a couple years, like at least, and here finally it is in my home, and it's gorgeous. I mean, technically I have a couple more billetis. So I have one that Ura sent me last year, but it's a still baby billeti because it actually was attacked by thrips. So still working on that one. It's extremely small, baby, but it's still here, you know. And I also have the newest one, Philodendron Atabapoense, which looks pretty similar to the billeti. So all in all, really stoked and excited to have these plants in my collection, but this is like one of those gems that I just keep on touching, looking, caring, and just being really happy and proud about. So plant number 3, Philodendron biliaceae. Alright, plant number 4 requires lots of energy and power, so give me a minute. Okay, so of course I could not left out any of my favorite gardens that I made throughout the years, and this one I made 2 years ago, I think, but it still is my number 1 favorite garden. I just love this thing so much. It's so happy, it's thriving. It's Hobbit inspired favorite garden, and I know a lot of you people really love that one creation. I actually everything was DIY. All of the plants I chose were the ones that, you know, normally I think people would not choose to put in one and same pot. It's a little bit dusty, I'm so sorry. It's standing really up off my shelf, so I need to do some dusting, but here it is. Here you can see a little hut that I made from a simple nursery plastic pot and some cocoa nuts and moss and hot glue. So this is everything completely DIYed by myself, and just look at this forest. This definitely looks like something out of a Hobbit movie. At least in my opinion. I love how jungly it gets. I mean, look at this Sansevieria coppertone growing this insanely huge leaves from the new baby. Another Sansevieria kirkii is also going like crazy. Zizi Zenzi in the spot also gave me a completely new shoot. I mean, Euphorbia in the back, you can see have a bunch of new growth since it's a little bit more brighter green. So all of them are doing amazing. I mean, this Christmas cactus just finished blooming for me and right now is growing new leaves. So all of them are doing so greatly inside, and I just am afraid for that day to finally take them all out of the pot, because I think most likely I will need to break this pot since there's like a lot of plants in here and they're getting huge. So definitely not waiting for that day.
but at the same time so proud. I just cannot stop staring at this thing because this is insane. This is something out of the fairy tales for sure, and I cannot imagine myself having a more favorite fairy garden. I mean, never say never, maybe anytime soon I will come up with something cool as well, but for now this one is still my number one. Alright, and last but not least is another cacti. I started with cacti, when I finished with one. I mean, technically it's a euphorbia, so technically it's not a cacti but a succulent, but you get the idea. So I have this cute variegated euphorbia. Here is a picture of it, of course, right? And it's also a present from my fiance, and I love him to pieces. I love the plants he chose to buy me. I mean, he knows me way too well. Honestly, guys, next month we will celebrate 10 years anniversary together, so this is already mind-blowing and so sad because at these months we're saving like as much as possible, so we won't be able to do anything special as I expected. You know, for the previous years I just had this idea in my mind that, oh my gosh, the 10th anniversary will be epic, we'll go somewhere and do something so cool and stuff like that, and most likely it looks like we'll be at home. So anyway, a completely different story. So euphorbia, love it so much. I actually were so spooked about it for the beginning of owning it, because I know I have a very dark apartment, so I was not sure what I'm gonna do with it during the winter time, since it's huge and probably needs its separate grow light. But for now it's doing great. It's actually still have a little bit of fresh new growth, even though we are ending December right now, like the darkest season. So not sure what's going on, but this plant seems to be extremely happy, and that flipping makes me extremely happy as well, like extremely. So my plant number 5 is this huge euphorbia that I cannot imagine. I mean, that would be such a difficult task to bring all of these 5 plants I just showed you at once from the, you know, building on fire. Just imagine me trying to hold that euphorbia pot in one hand and the rest of these plants in the other. That's just mission impossible. I probably would need, I don't know, a sled or something. But these are all of the plants that I really enjoyed this year, and these are like the highlights of my collection, I would believe. And of course I have so many more plants I love and appreciate. I mean, obviously the ones that I unboxed not that long ago, the ones that I bought not that long ago, received as gifts from my friends and relatives. And I mean, every single plant in my collection have some kind of meaning, because I actually downsized this year a lot. So the ones that are left, they really are special. And I mean, it was difficult to collect 5 of them, but at the same time not so difficult, because I really know what I love at this time. So as you can tell, I am leaning towards more uncommon aroids, but at the same time cacti, but at the same time euphorbias. So, you know, same Svetlana is still here. I mean, Sansevierias / Dracaenas. So yeah, love these guys, love them so much. And right now we will almost go to the second part of this video, where I will be sharing our adventures in Kaunas when we went to the Jessica Shy concert. But before that, let me tell you another language lesson, and then we can proceed with the party. So since the New Year's is just around the corner, let me teach you how to say New Year in Lithuanian, in Russian, and in Polish. So if you want to say New Year in Lithuanian, you need to say Naujieji metai. Once again, Naujieji metai. And if you want to say New Year in Russian, you need to say Novy God. Once again, Novy God. And if you want to say New Year's in Polish, you need to say Nowy Rok. Once again, Nowy Rok. Thank you so much for watching this plenty part of this video, and right now let's jump into the party. This is where I will leave you, so probably this video won't have like the decent ending, so that's where I will say goodbye to you. I will see you in 2023, which is insane to think about. When you just think that 2013 was 10 years ago, it's scary, you know, it's really scary, but yeah, time flies, life goes on, and we've somehow, yeah, it's been a year, guys. This year I lost my baby Rockies, last year I lost my dad, the year before that I lost my grandpa, so I really hope this year will be without any losses, and finally my heart will have a little bit of a break. So I really want to wish you all to have as less of losses as possible, to be happy with your life, to you and your family to have the best health ever, and just to enjoy every single day, because we never know when that day won't come. So have fun, enjoy your life. Happy New Year, stay safe until the next year. Bye. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I wanna take you on adventure. Long story short, I am going to another city tonight and we won't be sleeping at home, which I'm so freaking out about. This will be the first time we're leaving our puppies overnight alone, so fingers crossed everything will be fine. But we are going to the concert and we do not go to concerts that often, so this is already something really exciting and something that I'm really looking forward to. And since we are going to another city, I thought why not to use this opportunity and go ahead into couple houseplant stores and film a little houseplant shopping tour vlog, wherever you call it. So this will be kind of adventurous video. I will take you along, of course, on these long trips because it will take us couple hours to go to that city. So lots of beautiful winter views, lots of houseplants, hopefully. Maybe some will come back together with myself home, who knows, maybe I'll find something cool. So buckle up and let's check it out. So join me on this adventure. I need to go ahead and walk puppies right now and we'll head to the road. So let's go.
Cheeky kids and Japanese Georgias, pink faces and snow white beds.
Actually, it's already dark when we arrived here, but we finally came to the first houseplant store. Another one just closed, so that was a fail. But let's go ahead and see. Stop! Look at this, look at all of those plants waiting for me.
Flying cab dots, light as it goes. Spilled Pinot way on my carpet. Oh. Japanese Georgia, flying cab dots, light as it goes. Reading books way off the top shelf.
Alright, well, the quality of this is horrible. I'm so sorry. It's actually so dark already. Huh? Helpful? So the main reason of us coming to the store was actually I need to buy gray terracotta pots for my custom painted pots, and finally I have some. They actually became so rare here in Lithuania and they are so popular in my shop. So for those who were waiting for gray pots, I have only 4 and one is already reserved, so only 3 left. So for those who were waiting for gray pots for me to order some custom painted pots, this is your time. I'm actually not sure when I'll receive more of these gray pots, so just note to your future self. But all in all, this store wasn't that, I mean, there were some cool plants like Anthurium crystallinum, or what else did I saw? I don't already remember, to be honest, but prices are extremely expensive. Pots themselves are very expensive in comparison to the Vilnius prices where I live, so not that cool, do not recommend. On our way to a hotel right now because we need to go ahead put all of our stuff, and then we will head to the city to the concert.
Brush right up against her leaves. Oh.
We finally arrived. It took us 3 times to find how to enter this parking area of this hotel. But finally we're here, we are in our room. Agnes actually decided that we will sleep on separate beds. He said he came to relax. So, separate beds. Little candy, which is so cute. It's mint. Are you flipping crazy? I'm freezing. My hands are blue from coldness, and he opens a window. We also have toilet, full on shower, everything nice. What the fuck, man, sniego visas. Tas buvo, kaip tu man įsimetei gniūžti ir dabar klipus, kai stovėjai lovas. What a view, guys! What a flippin' view!
Labai perfect.
Filming live from the Žalgirio arena. We're coming here, as you can tell, a bunch of people coming. Like 3. Going to the Jessica Shy concert. We drank one.
Yeah. Шепток.
Tegul juose visada šviečia tie žiburiai. Tai reikia žmonės. Reporting from the main street of Kaunas. It's pretty empty, but at the same time some action going on, if you know what I mean. We're in the middle of the Kaunas, asking people where to go if you were from the Kaunas. Nobody is from Kaunas. How many people we are meeting? All of them are from all of the other countries from Lithuania. So, we're screwed.
The next day.
Oh, flipping soup.
Ne, šių metų sutikti. Nors gerai, kad gražiai buvo. Aš sumokėjom pinigas už gatvę. Vienais metais, bet gražiai.